Howdy. Good morning, everybody. It's time for the Max Savage Chronicles, episode 1919. We left off right after we had saved Gillian. I think Gillian was his name. We had just saved him. We had brought him back, talked to Gundabol. We had saved Wilred. We talked to him, found out more about the masked man, and now we're supposed to report to Menphilia. So let's go ahead and get things started. We're at episode 19. We're about to hit that episode 20 milestone, so excited. I think I'm going to take that Sworn Protector title off. Wandering Vanguard, Gambler. Let's go with none. Enter the solar room. Talk to Menphilia. Welcome back, Max. I'm reliably informed the investigation took you to Quarry Mill and Little Amigo. So tell me, were you able to learn aught of La Habrea? I learned a little bit about La Habrea. Planted the knowledge of summoning in impressionable young minds, you say. Precisely the kind of deception the Asians would employ. While many of the ills that ail the land can be attributed to the calamity, some are being brought about by a malign will. We must needs delve deeper into this while things remain quiet on the primal front. Tachuru! All work and no play makes Menphilia a dull scion. Did you say something? Nothing, my lady. Mayhap we ought to rest a while before speaking further of the investigation. No, I'm good. We can just talk about it. Quest complete. Alright, we're gonna pretend like I rested. Menphilia has another lead for you to pursue. While you were tending to business in Thanalin, some new information arrived courtesy of our friends the Sylphs. An individual fitting La Habrea's description has been sighted in the North Shroud. The sighting comes in the wake of a series of mysterious deaths in the same area. My instincts tell me that our man is involved. I would have you continue our investigation where you left off. 12 willing, we will pick up La Habrea's trail once more. Noraxia can furnish you with details. Pray speak with her and take it from there. As always, be careful out there, Max. I sure will, Menphilia. I sure will. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Alright, so let's just port there. What's the closest? Oh, I'm in here. Speak with Noraxia. Oh, she's in here. Alright. What's up, gang? Anorexia. I am to meet with the antecedent soon to discuss a matter of great import. Abba thinks it's about my first official mission. I suppose it would be good if I'm not even talking to the right person. Walking One is to investigate the Sinister One, then heed well this one's words. This one is friends with the Walking One in the Ash Crown Consortium. According to the Friendly One, a Digging One named Medrad had an encounter with a scary Masked One. This Masked One is most certainly Sinister One. Walking One should go and speak with Digging One. Medrad, Digging One is to be found at Fallguard Float in the North Shroud. Alright. So I guess we're going to Gridania. Oh no, near Gridania, I think. Fall guard float. We've been there before. Okay, I remember. Yep, this is off of Gridania. Where's this dude at? Looks like he's in here. Hey, Midrad. What up, yo? Please leave me be. I'm not long for this world. I look death in the face. It's only a matter of time before he comes for me, just like he came for that poor woman. Midrad is clearly traumatized. Perhaps if you were to soothe him, he might remain calm for long enough to hold a conversation. Alright, well, let's do some soothing then. Soothe. Calm down, buddy. It's okay. I'll protect you. You're right. It's not as bad as it seems. I saw something terrible, that's true, but it hardly means I'm going to suffer the same fate. Thanks to you, I can think straight again. I believe I can even recount what I saw without losing it. It was just another ordinary day. I was headed back to the float when I noticed a suspicious character in the distance. A masked man, garbed head to toe in black. He had a hideous fiend in tow, a winged creature that was all eyeball and jagged teeth. Taken by curiosity, I crept as near as I dared. To see the corpse of a woman, one glimpse was enough to tell me that she died a gruesome death. In that instant, I knew right away that the masked man was a minion of Thal, come to claim her soul for his realm. No. His name's La Habrea. He's just some dude. What, you're investigating the same masked man? Yep. That's why I'm talking to you. In that case, we will help you do whatever we can. Hey. Anything to ensure that we won't have to suffer Midraz's hysteria ever again. Alright, teamwork, that's what I wanted to... Wait, I haven't been that bad, have I? At any rate, I'm all for helping this adventurer, the least I can do to repay him for comforting me. Oh, little dude's got a crush. It's alright, you'll make some dude a happy Midrad, or some... Aideen's cool, though. Hi. Aideen has a proposal to make concerning your investigation. So here's what I know about the deaths. All the victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. Among the local fauna, only the scalekin known as Ziz could inflict such wounds. That's why some folk are pointing the finger at them. I somehow doubt the answers are that simple, but for the sake of thoroughness, we should look into it. Why don't you put down, say, 3 of the creatures and see if you can find any proof connecting them to the deaths. Whatever you say, Aiden. I'm going to go out there and kill some poor innocent creatures just to make sure that they're poor innocent creatures. That's what you got to do when you're the warrior of light. Sometimes you got to make the hard decisions. Hi. You look like a friendly fella. It's gonna hurt you a lot more than it's gonna hurt me. Don't get involved. You either. Jeez. I need one of you. Another one of you. Sorry about what happened to your friend. But now at least you can be with him. Alright, we need one more. Got him. Alright, that was it, huh? Little time saver here. done. You've already seen to this is. Good work, adventurer. So, were you able to find aught to suggest that the creatures are our culprits? Nothing. Truth be told, even if there were proof, I wouldn't know what it looked like. Anyway, I believe we can safely strike Ziz from our list of suspects, which leaves us with the masked man and his winged eyeball. I could have told you that from the start. I don't want to go around killing a bunch of creatures just to make sure that I was right. So yeah, it's the dude with the mask and the eyeballed, or winged eyeball creature. What's his name? Beady Eye, I think? That's one of the minions that you get, the yellow one. One of my favorite minions. Now I gotta talk to both you guys? Jesus. There's something else I heard about the deaths. It appears all the victims have been comely maidens. Comely maidens. I'd better watch myself, huh? Yep, you look a little comely. Unseemly japes aside, there's a rumor been going around. There's some as whisper that after each victim died, her rancor went into the great big rock southwest of here, causing it to flash and moan. Her rancor. This bears investigating, I reckon. I'm going to give you a fire sand stick to blow off a piece of the crag. The stick doesn't come with a fuse or anything, so you'll have to throw the thing. Once you've torn the rock a new one, bring back some of the fragments, and I'll give them a gander. Why? What the fuck does that have to do with anything? Alright, what do you got to say, Iveralt? Iveralt has information to share regarding your investigation. Why didn't you speak up earlier? There is something you should know. I've been keeping this to myself, lest I worsen Madrad's paranoia, but I have too seen the winged eyeball. I cannot say whether it was a coincidence, but my sighting took place precisely the same time as Madrad's. I was heading home after a day of digging when a shadow fell over me. Looking up, I found myself locked in a gaze with a giant eyeball. I let out a scream at the top of my lungs and ran without looking back. This happened at the rocky area west of here, in case you had a mind to investigate. Yeah. Alright. You guys are a big help. At least we're on our way. They should have autopilot where you could just like set a course. Like you click on it on your map and then it just fucking drives you. I mean, you can do it manually if you want, but you should be able to just go into autopilot. Save a lot of time. Give me a chance to smoke. Alright, there's our destination. I'm gonna survey. Doing some investigating of the rock. I'm gonna tear the rock a new one or some shit. I don't even get it. I don't know who you are, but go be with your friends. Oh, hey, it was you all along, huh? Big old ugly scorpion. Alright. That's it, huh? That's all you got? Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you. I've killed enough of your kind. I never want to kill Aziz again. I never want to be forced that far again. Oh, now I gotta go right back. That's so lame. Run out there, touch one thing, and then run back. Oh, I gotta touch one more thing. Alright. Stick the fire, or put the fire stick by the rock. Do I have a fire stick? Fire sand stick. Yeah, right there. I'll tear that rock a new one. What are you looking at? Alright. So now we gotta pick up all these humming crystals. All these rock fragments. Because I tore that rock a new one. rock should have came alive. It should have been like a bigger rock golem. I should have had to fight it. And like in the fight, I have to set the sand, the fire sand, to knock him over. And once I knock him over, then I can hit him. He's vulnerable. I don't know. Can't wait till I can fly. We're getting close. We're getting closer. Wow. That was a gazebo. Suffers. Let's get you out of the way first. A little closer. Intentional or no, you've done a great service. You have my gratitude. It makes me wonder. Truly winged eyeball I saw, or merely a trick of light. Yeah, whatever. And you're a big help. Hi. Most folk are too scared to go within 100 yalms of the rock Rancor. It has a name, but what's a few vengeful spirits to a dauntless adventurer like you, eh? No sweat, my lady. Huh, why, these are just your garden variety crystals. 'Tis a bit hard to tell beneath the dirt and grime, but they're definitely lightning aspected. I almost hate to say it, but that explains the flashing and moaning. Nothing to do with the masked stranger. Looks like I've gone and wasted both your time and a perfectly good fire stand stick. Oh well. Yeah, I hope he does get you next. Madrad. Madrad is troubled by the dearth of new developments in the murder investigation. Jesus. Here we go again. Come on, man, spit it out. They've been no promising leads in the murders. I can scarce get a wink of sleep knowing that the killer is still at large. Judging by your furrowed brows, I take this sorry business troubles you as much as it does me. I had been pondering my encounter. I was uncertain for a time, but there can be no doubt it was a winged eyeball that I witnessed. It's implausible that I could have mistaken so distinct a creature for a banemite. But you and I were moms apart. How could we have both seen it precisely the same time? What's more, our adventurer friend here had a run-in with the banemite at the very spot you claim to see the fiendish eyeball. Isn't that right? That must be an explanation. I know I saw an eyeball with wings. I would wager an apple tart on it. Oh, he's serious, but listen. Mayhap is not as mysterious as we're making it out to be. There's no reason there couldn't be. Come on, guys. Come on. Yeah, I don't care anymore. Gulp. Yeah, I'm right here, guys. I believe we're out of our depth. We outleave the rest to the expert. Yeah, bye guys. You guys were a big waste of my time. I'm glad I did some errands for you. It's not like I'm the warrior of light trying to save the whole fucking planet. Wasting my freaking time. Yeah, that's what I should have done. Went right to the maiden's corpse, west of the fall guard. Wasting time with those assholes. Boom. That's right, I'm here. Alright, wow. Yeah, that's the guy. Fuck out of here. Alright, so I just grabbed that lady's dead body, and hopefully I'm going to be doing something with it with honor. Don't want to disgrace this body. Banging into some rocks while I'm jumping around. I wonder if I must have a magic pocket. Must be the pocket I put that burning ember in earlier. Like a Mary Poppins purse pocket in this jacket. That's kind of cool, I guess. Is that a dead lady in your pocket, or are you happy to see me? No, it's actually a dead maiden that I found out there to the west. I know to talk to these. Okay. The Serpent Sergeant. Greetings, adventurer. Is there aught I might assist you with? Yeah, can you take this body? She's a delicate flower. Gods be good, not again. No matter how many bodies I see, I cannot get used to the horrid smell or sight. Poor woman. Identical deaths have been reported in Central Shroud, while the masked stranger you seek does not seem to feature in any sightings of the winged eyeball. Are common enough. The creature appears to be moving the bodies, but to what end, none can say. The victims have all been young women. All are found with their faces mutilated beyond recognition. It's been difficult to identify them so as to notify their next of kin. There's this button engraved with a lily motif. The very same object was found on another victim, a family seagull, or that of an organization, perhaps. Either way, I dare hope that this find will prove pivotal to solving the murders. Complete. Bitches be dropping everywhere, huh? All timers. All Athelmeyer wants you to hold onto the button. Okay. Athelmeyer. Oh, that's his name. Yeah, it might be a clue. Got it. Uh-oh. I gotta go back to Gridania and talk to Mione. If you remember, that's that elf lady who had a crush on us earlier. You'll remember when you see her. I do need to do this one though, huh? Not right now, but need to do that. Good evening to you, Max. By your grim expression, I suspect you aren't here for scones and herb tea. I'll take some scones and some herb tea. Hand it over. I'm handing over this button. Well, isn't this a lovely little button? The engraving is quite exquisite, artisan level quality, I would say. Where did you say you found this? On a dead body? Lovely. Anyway, I'm afraid I do not recognize the lily seagull. You will have to find the answer the old-fashioned way by asking around. You could do worse than beginning with Bernadette over there by the Aetherite Plaza. She has a sharp pair of eyes, that one. Bernadette, need help tracking down the owner of the button? Of a button? That's certainly not a request I receive on a regular basis. Yeah, dude, you should hear some of the quests I get. And I'm the Warrior of Light. Well, go on then. Show me what you have. Here's the button, dude. Seems to be some manner of decorative button, reminiscent of those worn by the families of old, though I cannot claim to know its seagull. However, I can say with certainty that the white lily is a reoccurring theme in Gridanian culture. Alas, I do not know who would make a personal seagull out of it. If there is a soul in Gridania who does, it would be Scene Guild over at the Lancers Guild. The woman makes a point of knowing all citizens on a forename basis. Alright, let's go talk to her. See where she's at. Well, that's going on. Let's go ahead and hit this bong real quick. I'm jogging, so if I hit a wall, that's why. Here we go. Oh, perfect timing. Go. Bernadette believes I can help you. Well, that's a rather bold assumption to make. I will try to assist, never you fear, but whether outcomes of it is another matter. What now then, what do you require of me? I want you to look at this button. Fascinating work of this quality is rare, seen in the hands of ordinary Gridanians. The owner of this button is most certainly well-to-do. You may wish to take your search to the Gentry's ward northwest of here. Wait, a memory comes to me of late. There has been a man who is perpetually seated at the bench by Ward's entrance. His name is Ursandel, and I distinctly recall seeing a markedly similar button upon the breast of his jacket. I dare say he can tell you a thing or two about it. Fucking buttons. Where's he at? Oh. I'm the Warrior of Light. You'd think they have somebody else with the Seven Scions or Seventh Dawn or whatever they're called. That they would just run around and do these little, like, mediocre errands. Like somebody who doesn't, you know, slay primals by himself, practically. I'm fucking busy. I do not believe we are acquainted. Pray leave me to my thoughts. Here's a button. Tell me what you think about it. The sequel of D'Artan Course family, how is it that you came to be in possession of this button? How is it that some important people's maiden daughters got killed and their faces mutilated and nobody's reported somebody missing? There should be like a whole task force out there already looking, but instead I'm looking for somebody who can tell me about this fucking button. The sequel of the... okay. From the body of a murdered woman, her face, was it marred in any way? Yeah, it was fucking fucked up. I had feared as much. I can no longer feign ignorance. I shall reveal to you the truth of the deaths, but on one condition. You promise to put an end to my lady's madness and free her from her torment. Alright. Fucking spill it. He's got a confession about the mysterious murders. This guy knows shit. I was once a manservant in the employ of one of the oldest and proudest families in Gridania, the D'Artan Cours. During that time, I had the honor of waiting upon Lady Amandine, mistress of the household. Fair as summer was she, and possessed a heart befitting her radiance. Alas, the calamity wrought a great change in her. Though my lady escaped with her life, death may well have been a kinder fate. Never will I forget the day her bandages were removed and she beheld her disfigured face for the first time. At that moment, the kindly woman I knew ceased to be. Unable to bear the thought of being seen, my lady sequestered herself within her chambers and refused all company. This continued for many uneasy moons until one day, without warning, she began receiving queer quests. None among us knew whence they came, these masked men, but my lady believed they would help her to regain that which she had lost, so began the rites of rejuvenation. The ritual seemed innocent enough in the beginning, but grew ever more grotesque as the time went by. Eventually there came a day when my lady bound one of her handmaidens to her bed and proceeded to mutilate the poor girl's face. Suffice to say, she did not survive the ordeal. It fell to me to dispose of her body. I performed a dreadful task as bade, obedient servant that I was, but when the time came to return to the house, my legs refused to move. I knew then I could not go back to that place, not after the nightmare I had witnessed. So it was that I left Haki Manor, my home, for nigh on half a century. Long did I weep for the girl who was slain, and longer still for the woman that Lady Amadine had been. Yet one cannot weep forever, and I endeavored to put the matter behind me. Indeed, I had resolved never to speak of my experience until you appeared before me. My lady's madness must be ended, lest more innocent lives be lost. Lay her tormented soul to rest, as you swore to me you would. She awaits at Hockey Manor and on the western edge of the central shroud. Go now, go and do what must be done. I'm gonna go kill that bitch. It's time. It's time to die. Alright, where is Hockey Manor? Alright, we're gonna port out there. What the hell? I need to get out of here. Oh, looks like we need to go this way. I don't even know. We're gonna make our own road. Have I mentioned that I hate it when it's nighttime on this game? Where am I going? Okay, we're almost there. Wow. Dude, really? Oh, I see. I should have went up. Yep. Or maybe I was supposed to go in here. No. Yeah, I got lost somewhere. No. Dude, I am so going the wrong way. So somehow we have to get... Somehow we have to be able to go west, I guess. Wow. Maybe I shouldn't have hit that bong. Is that what we're supposed to do? Yep. Alright. I knew there was a vine somewhere. And now we gotta get down there. Wow. Rocky Road. Alright, we made it. Ooh, I remember this one. This one's super cool. The Hockey Manor is now accessible. Ooh, and it's all thundering. Alright, I think we're going to go ahead and stop episode 19 here. And that way, episode 20, our milestone episode, will be us running through that Hockey, I think is how you pronounce it, manor. I believe it's like a haunted house, the same house they used for the Halloween event, the All Saints event. If you watch the Matt, Bill, and All Saints episode or event, you'll see that same manor in there with no monsters. You just got to run around and check everything out. So we're going to stop it right there. We got some progression done. We're almost to episode 20. The moral, the story, the message from this episode, I guess. I don't know, sometimes you have to put in some hard work. Sometimes you have to run around and do a bunch of crazy shit to accomplish your goals. And I guess we'll call this episode the Milestones Eve episode. I want to thank you guys for watching, and if you didn't watch, then I hope you do someday. I hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. We will see you